Giving recognition. We all seek recognition from others, and when we receive it, we generally feel pretty good. It validates the efforts we've put in, and we feel rewarded for our performance. This increases our confidence and our desire to perform better. One of the most motivating things you can do for your team, which will cost you nothing, is to thank a team member for a job well done. A simple and genuine compliment is the most effective way of acknowledging them, and if you share this with the rest of the team, it boosts the ego of the person being praised and can motivate others on the team to do their best. No matter how small, make sure that you mention your personal appreciation. If you want to go beyond that and the budget allows, you can offer rewards. This could be individual, or if the team has worked particularly hard, then you might be able to reward the whole team. Some examples of rewards include bonuses, gifts, pay raise, professional development opportunities like attending a conference or subscribing to a training course. When it comes to motivating your remote team, think of how you do this if they were in the next room and adapt that to suit their remote working circumstances. Managing performance issues. There may be a few times that you have to give negative feedback and deal with poor performance issues. For example, if work hasn't been delivered at the agreed time or isn't up to an acceptable standard. Negative feedback may not seem particularly motivating, but it can be if handled correctly. Most people want to do their best, so clearly pointing out to them where something is going wrong will give them the chance to put it right. Don't let a performance management situation drag on. Tackle it at an early stage by organizing a one-on-one video session to discuss it with the individual. Don't think that an email will do. You have to be prepared to face the most challenging of situations with an attitude of problem solving, not placing blame. Before you speak to the person about the issue, make sure there isn't another reason they didn't perform up to par. If you didn't clearly explain the standard you expected, then you can't blame them for producing what you consider substandard work. Or, if you didn't agree on a specific deadline for a task and communicate that deadline in your project management system, then you can't criticize them for being late completing it. Most of the negative issues people experience with remote team members stem from poor delegation and miscommunication. So make sure you're up to scratch on that first. Discussing performance issues is difficult for most managers. Here are some tips to follow to ensure you have a fair and fruitful conversation. Adopt the mindset of an empathetic but firm coach. Don't approach the sessions as if you are a reprimanding parent. Being aggressive or overly critical will put them on the defensive and won't lead to the solution you're looking for. Examine reality by gathering the facts you need before having a conversation with a team member. But recognize that there are often different perspectives of the reality of a situation. Behave authentically and always be positive and motivating. Make sure that you are 100% for the conversation, not multitasking or thinking about something else while listening. Be truly open to the conversation and what you are hearing and follow your intuition about next steps. Ensure consistency of message. Don't be afraid to allow silence in your conversations. Many powerful shifts are made in the silences. If it's clear that you are at the end of your road together, be prepared to say so. Action steps. Design a communication plan for your team to include your communication commitments to the team, example, how quickly you'll answer emails, your weekend availability, etc. When and how often you will plan group calls. When and how often you will plan individual coaching sessions. Choose a task you need to delegate. Follow the step-by-step process in the module. Make notes on the results. Make a list of your team members. Find something that each person has done recently that you can praise them for. Find something that each person has done recently that you can praise them for and do so. Note their reaction. Choose one method for training team members, so one of your processes, example, use video or screen capture. Pick something short that the whole team needs to know, such as how to use an aspect of your project management tool, and then create a tutorial for them. Plan how you would tackle a performance management issue like poor work performance or late submission. If you have a live case, then use the information in the module to guide you and make notes on the result.